When I'm living out the way of my new story, and my heart and mind and soul are overjoyed, I behold the empty cross and see the glory of my soul, whose sin my King has now destroyed. When my life is filled with sadness and confusion, and my strength to carry on has left my frame, I embrace the one who conquered sin's illusion. See the Son who took my sorrow, sin, and shame. Holy pain and deepest sadness, blessed peace and pure delight, it is here within this vision that my heart now takes to flight. See the suffering and loss there upon the wooden cross, turning darkest night of grief to morning's light. There is triumph in his dying, pure rebirth from deepest pain. Savior's sacrificial sorrow turned to joy and greatest gain. Death reborn to life eternal, sin and strife reborn in peace. Savior's blood a pure libation, all our suffering to cease. Cross is conquered, grave is empty, now the symbol of my hope. Yet I see the man who struggled up the hill of Calvary's slope, suffered scourging, sting and slander, yet arose the victory won. As I look with heaven's hope, I see the cross, I see the sun. From the hour I was lowered in immersion, buried all of my rebellion and my sin, and arose anew to live out my conversion. As the Savior took this broken sinner in. Since those early days my walk of faith was tested, and the vision of his death became the sign of the Savior who in love my life invested. All his blood was shed to make salvation mine. Wooden cross hangs round my neck to show the world my new domain. For I live in heaven's realms, though now in life I suffer pain. For my Savior's call is true, trial leads to life anew. Walking with my Lord where he will ever reign. There is triumph in his dying, pure rebirth from deepest pain. Savior's sacrificial sorrow turned to joy and greatest gain. Death reborn to life eternal, sin and strife reborn in peace. Savior's blood a pure libation, all our suffering to cease. Cross is conquered, grave is empty, now the symbol of my hope. Yet I see the man who struggled up the hill of Calvary's slope, suffered scourging, sting and slander, yet arose the victory won. As I look with heaven's hope, I see the cross, I see the sun. the bread and in the cup your presence shines. I recall your incarnation in these holy living signs. Spirit, fill me with the fire to take my cross and walk the way. Lead me through the fire of trials to your perfect endless day. You were broken